The Brothers War is here, and with it, as most standard sets nowadays, we have two new commander precons. We got one for Urza, one for Mishra. Both have black and blue. One has red, one has white. Both artifact decks, but both very different. The Urza one is more about going wide with a bunch of creature tokens, and Mishra is more about recurring big artifacts from your graveyard. Very similar decks, but very different decks. And since we're going back in time for in the storyline to get to the Brothers War, they returned the old border frames, and some people like it, some people don't. Personally, I don't really like the old school frames except for artifacts, which these are both artifact decks, so I'm actually pretty excited for this. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing with this real quick. Take a look at these cards. How's the print quality? How do these old school artifacts look? And then at the end of this video, we will do just a quick breakdown on my thoughts on the decks as a whole. we're about halfway through this unboxing/review, I thought I should mention that if you're new to this channel, we have a Commander gameplay series that is going on right now. We have 3 of the episodes out already. We got a few others on the way in the near future, so check those out if you want. And then this isn't officially part of the series, but we are going to be playing these 2 decks in a gameplay, 1v1 against each other, and that video will be coming out sometime next week. So if that's something of interest, make sure you subscribe, see these 2 decks in action. All right, let's get back to the unboxing and review. these decks are honestly really cool. I know that not everyone is crazy about the old school borders, and again, I'm also not that crazy about them, but in the context of artifacts, I mean, even just look at this Ornithopter I got from the collector booster. I mean, like, that just, it's nice. I just like it on artifacts. I don't particularly care for it in the context of other cards. In this special scenario where we're coming up on 30th anniversary of Magic, and we're going back in time in the storyline to the Brothers' War, it's kind of fitting, and I hope that they, not always, but occasionally will take a risk like this on a Commander Precon, because it makes them a little special and it's pretty fun. So how do they play? They're both really cool. I've only got to study them a little bit, and there will be a gameplay of these two decks on this channel coming out probably next week. So make sure you're subscribed so you can watch that. It's my brother and I, so it's the Brothers' War played by brothers. It's going to be fun. On the surface of only kind of understanding how these decks work, the Urza one is a lot more straightforward. It's go wide and a bunch of artifacts, mostly tokens, get a lot of value that way. Whereas the Mishra one actually seems to be the stronger of the two decks, but it is not as intuitive. It's not as straightforward. So I think both are really fun. Both are really cool. They both got some really sick cards in here. Some of the new cards are cool. Again, the artifacts, it's cool to get the old school treatment on them. They play well outside of the box. But if you're a newer player or wanting to get one of these for a newer player, I mean, Christmas is coming up, something you got to be thinking about. The Urza one is a lot better for a newer player. The Mishra one, though, is a little bit stronger. So if you're a more experienced player and you can get past some of the complexities of it, it is the better of the two decks, but both are really sick. I also am going to have a short come out here in like, I don't know, a day or two, comparing the quality of these old school borders, because I've seen a lot of people saying that it doesn't hold up, as well as other old school treatments that we've gotten in recent years, but I haven't seen anyone make a side-by-side comparison, so make sure you're subscribed so you can see that comparison coming out either tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for you guys today. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about these precons? Do you think they're good bang for your buck? Do you think they're fun? Which one do you like better? Oh, I guess I should mention, what am I going to do with these? Well, like I said, there will be a gameplay of these two decks coming out very soon, but unless I fall madly in love with either of them, I am probably actually going to just make a Brothers' War deck, and I'm going to take bits and pieces of both of these decks and put them together, and then the rest of it I can use. I have a couple other artifact decks, so it will make fun additions to that. Maybe not so much in function, but in style. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Got a lot of cool stuff on the way, and I will see you later.